Okay, so next game in our ITSL journey. Our opponent is a decent one, so let's hope for a fun game and also learn something from it, possibly. I'm US, okay. Okay, two scorings in our hands. Fortunately with decolonization. So not much of a danger in Asia. We may headline Asia. We can also give him the Warsaw. And we can discard Comecon with blockade, I guess, and space the call. This if we are not red scared. If we are, then things are tough. So we have to be prepared for a red scare though. Yeah, okay, I can undo it with containment, but I hate that. Maybe, just maybe, we can refrain from going West Germany and go, Italy, France. Wonder if I open up with Korea for the case of a Vietnam revolt so that I don't get dominated in Asia. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm going for West Germany. De Gaulle and the Suez Crisis have yet to show up, so no France. The thing is, do I really want to go Italy? I do. But I have to go hard at it, like for influence. Now, possibly one more in Greece to have the access to Turkey. And just two in West Germany. For the case of Red Scare, in which case we have to play blockade without discarding anything. Or, yeah, 4-1-1. 1. I hate the one in France because of possible Suez crisis. 4-1-2, I guess, is the way. Or 4-1-1-1. Okay, maybe we don't get red scared after all, so let's not worry too much about it. The rest is going to Korea for Asia scoring. Even if he headlines Korean War and succeeds, we are not dominated in Asia, let's make that clear. And then we're playing for Europe during the rest of our turn. Sounds fine to me. Probably not to you though. But we are crazy people. We're doing crazy things here and experiment. Okay. At least nothing bad came out of it. Okay, so he can only lock Italy with a 6 roll on a 4 value card. Otherwise we go for France. Ay. Okay, so Iran it is. Thankfully it was not Italy, otherwise he would have locked it. So as you see, even if I had placed additional influence in Iran, I would still have lost. Now, we're not in any rush to give him the Warsaw Pact since NATO is not there. So maybe, just maybe, we lock Germany and go for France. I'd say we lock Germany and go for Jordan for the case of a Suez crisis. But maybe we want to be in Lebanon, but then it gives him possibly a domination. But we need the military ops anyway, so why not? We give him the coup and then we counter coup and we hopefully secure some presence in Middle East. And we are not afraid of Suez crisis anymore. Otherwise, let's go for Warsaw. Okay, this was the worst roll possible, but no worries. The thing is, I only have like 3 op cards to play. Blockade, Warsaw and Containment. Wonder if I want to play Blockade for Lebanon right now. And why not? The answer is because I won't have the chance to keep playing actions for ops if I do. So let's just get rid of Europe now that we can. Maybe some de Gaulle shows up. Or maybe some Suez crisis, which would be annoying. Yeah, in any case, this one influence is not contributing anything right now, but yeah, let's just forfeit this Israel influence if he does it. Okay, is he going for the Middle East domination? No. Okay. Let's just spend our 1 up. Unfortunately, we did not have any socialist or de-Stalinization to throw, which are my favorite cards of discarding. So where are you going to? Okay, France and yeah, okay. That's a very good move. Because he's giving me the tough choice of either coupping Syria to deny his domination or lock France again. And if I don't, he may have a lot of ops to throw into France. I'm positive he's not holding Truman, otherwise he would not have gone for this kind of play. The thing is, we need the military ops, so let's coup Syria right now, and whatever happens, I'm not gonna bother with Middle East again, even if we are dominated. But then I cannot lock France. Okay. So no domination in Europe. We don't have the ops to go for it. Yeah, no worries. Let's just go for the coup. Okay, we have lost the domination in Europe, but he's in some kind of danger due to Truman, and he has spent a fair amount of ops to deny us the domination. And with our low ops hand, this is quite to be expected. Now, okay, let's just score Europe and send de Gaulle to space. I don't think he's gonna play any Truman. But in any case, let's just first decall onto space for the victory points. Okay, he's not threatening France, so no Russian playing Europe scoring. We are dominated, but can't do anything about it. Let's space race this one, and maybe he plays a Truman, which I doubt. We are losing one victory point due to military ops, possibly. Or maybe not. Wow. He's giving us the domination, unwillingly. And he cannot alter the domination. So my patience paid off. He had no Middle East, which I was worried about. And he's not gonna give us Japan anytime soon. So maybe I have to protect Korea by Taiwan. Okay, now it's DEFCON 5 again, so a socialist government would be a problem. I guess it has to be defectors because of a possible Red Scare or socialist governments or even Korean War. Then, yeah, Marshall Plan is not necessarily to be played. We have Warsaw Pact already, so NATO is playable. I will hold Nasser to the very end, and then Vietnam for the last action round. Yeah, that was a good play. Now let's see if he's got Middle East. If he does, little that can be done. I can lock Israel with Marshall Plan, but maybe we lose it to some Arab-Israeli war. Okay, yeah. This is bad. Because, okay, I'm choosing Yugoslavia since Reds have been discarded, or removed rather. Yeah, I was expecting to trigger the goal and leave France at some 3-1 or 3-2 or something, and have him remove his own influence due to Truman, but no. Look, decolonization has been discarded, and Vietnam Revolt is in my hands, so I can counter coup him in Panama, and then possibly move to Malaysia without hindrance, except for some de-Stalinization. The thing is, my ops are low. I'm tempted to use the goal and indirectly give him France. But then I'm going to Malaysia. Do I save Formosa and Resolution for next turn? Might be. Yeah, so I'd rather use Olympic Games. Or Marshall to coup Panama. I don't think I will use the 4 ops for anything. Let's just coup Panama. Yeah, okay. Now he has a chance to coup me again. But if he does, I'm going to Malaysia. It's too bad that both CIA and Truman and also Reds have been removed, which guarantees him a pretty safer mid and late game. Okay, so we're getting Japan. That's cool. And this one influence is sometimes a blessing in disguise, because I will have a viable coup target for later on. So we're not giving him Nasser anytime soon. Malaysia and the Lebanon is the play, and possibly I can equal his country count. At some point I will get Taiwan for Formosa, I guess. depending on how this turn goes. Namely, if Middle East is scored or not. Otherwise, I just want to go to Thailand and gradually expand into Southeast Asia. I can just lock Egypt and hold an answer in my hand. Yeah, okay, he's getting Thailand, I guess. And what else? Venezuela and okay, Angola to block me. Okay, we can just lock Algeria for now. Or you know what's really interesting? We could refrain from giving him any coup targets. We could just leave South Africa as it is, and he has no good coup target, but I think I will go for Egypt. And yeah, let's just hold Nasser and get Egypt and Libya. It does not seem he has Middle East in hand. Too bad we're giving him Algeria. Can we? I guess we can get both Algeria and Egypt and Libya. Yeah, let's do it. Not within the Pakistani, we don't want to give him this hint and let him go to Pakistan. In one hand, I want to play the goal to get Taiwan, but without Formosa, yeah, it's not that much important. And he may succeed or fail the Korean War regardless of Taiwan. So, no time to bother with Taiwan. I guess I will space the goal and play Indo-Pakistan in Vietnam for Egypt and Libya. In which case, he's getting a domination in Asia. But Asia has been scored. It's not necessary that it is scored again anytime soon. Okay, so we can just place one influence in France by the goal and use it for ops. In which case he needs a 4 value card to get France. Only Red Scare is remaining, if memory serves. Or wait, nuclear test ban. Yeah, it has been discarded, so yeah. We will lock Egypt. Yeah, then the goal in Vietnam. I don't want to play the goal to space. I think these are lost, rather wasted operations. I want to play the operations and get the card out of deck as soon as possible. Okay, Suez has been discarded, so no big fear about France, I guess. Okay, an interesting play. He wants the Asian domination. So let's trigger the goal. And in this case, I'm pretty positive he's not holding Red Scare, so just one influence is fine for now. And I can secure some countries here and there. Malaysia to block his advance. And one more in France, maybe. Or, you know what? Libya, and then it is Libya and Saharan states to expand onto Nigeria. I don't think I can equal his country count right now, and even if I do, he may go to India. Yeah, France is a priority and Libya as well. So let's just do this. We will be dominated in Asia, no matter how you look at it. But let's hope Asia is not scored anytime soon. Okay, is he placing in the UK? Yeah. So no influence to play, no worries. Now, let's stop his domination. There's a chance we get duck and cover, and we are not good in Egypt. And yeah, one play would be to go Saharan states and then Nigeria. Another play would be UK, but let's leave this to Marshall Plan. Indonesia could be as well, but no rush. So yeah, let's do the obvious play. Now if he's careless, I will go to North Korea. Okay, the problem is Asia is in our hands. The problem is Asia has come again. The good thing is it is in our hands. No. Now he's got Red Scare. He's got Duck and Cover. Yeah, okay. I know that much. He's also got Arab-Israeli war. And okay, Cambridge 5 is in my hand, fortunately. Okay. And captured Nazis in his hand as well. Okay, we are red scared, that's for sure. Not sure I care. I can space socialist regardless. He will space duck and cover. Okay. I will not be playing Korean War. Okay, let's just use Japan and can we hopefully equal his country count? I doubt it. He's also got 5-year plan plus duck and cover. Okay, that's cruel. He's holding 5-year plan, I guess. Or he's playing duck and cover for influence. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Okay, he will get France and even possibly some domination in Europe, but no worries, it has been scored. Okay, I can move to Nigeria right now. But let's save it for later, I guess. Can we salvage Asia? Probably no. Let's get rid of mid. The thing is, he is not left with any strong card necessarily. He needs a 3-1 to get India or a 2-1 to get Burma. Yeah, I get China. Let's wait before we play Asia a bit. Let's have him possibly spend some strong card of his. Okay, if I use Nasser now that Middle East has been scored for Indonesia and China for Taiwan and Philippines, there's no longer a domination by him. This might be an interesting play. He might have redrawn Europe. No, it does not look likely. He's playing for the mid-war and he's right in doing so. The thing is, by using Nasser for Indonesia, I'm hinting that I'm holding Asia. But let's see what he does. Or maybe we go into Nigeria so as to avoid showing him we are holding Asia. Yeah, let's play carefree. And see how it goes. I'm not particularly optimistic about the mid game. He will have a lot of presence in America and Africa. This is definitely because of his de-Stalinization. But we need some particular events like Voice of America or Junta or Brush War to succeed in flipping this situation. Okay, let's go for, containment Indonesia and Cameroon. And then China. This way we are kind of threatening Zaire, so he has to spend influence here. Doubt he will, but anyway. Or maybe a play into UK. No, let's leave it for Mr. Marshall. Okay. Then China for Taiwan and Philippines. And see how it goes. Yeah, okay, he's spacing NORAD. He's left with, 5-year plan and possibly Arab-Israeli war. He probably wanted to space twice. This turn. If he breaks my country by one influence, I can even use Korean War. It is not that risky. Okay, he cannot lock both India and Burma, so I guess we are saved for now. The last action round will be spacing socialist, I guess. Unless something drastically changes. He's redrawn defectors, which is annoying. Okay, so our tactic of patience in regards of Asia has paid off. And we are not dominated. Now let's see how our space goes. Or is he going for some military ops? Who knows? Okay, so he's holding 5-year plan. Yeah, he's going for the ops. I don't think I will care all too much about these military ops. Let's just go space and have some flexibility next turn. Okay, an interesting hand. Brush War may possibly turn Panama, but I would like to leave it for after DEFCON goes 2. Speaking of DEFCON 2, we can Cuban Missile Crisis. And this can even lose him the game in case of a missile envy. He's got no influence in Cuba, so he won't be able to coup. And then we get the military ops by Brush War. Does it sound good? To me, at least. Yeah, okay. I was afraid of that, but I had to take my chances. Let's see if he protects his Panama somehow by some Colombia. I don't think he will, because I can coup Colombia and he cannot coup back. Unless he plays China, my next play will be Cultural Revolution. To make sure he does not get China back. My space will be Burigu. Suez Crisis does not really change a whole lot. I may even play it. Let's see if he gives us some kind of Marshall Plan. Korean War is relatively safe, but I don't want to give him the military ops. Okay. This is some influence. Oh, he's going into Colombia, and even if I coup him, he will go to Argentina. Good job. Let's coup Colombia. And then brush or Panama, I guess. We are holding Korean War. He might get the control of South America if he's lucky enough to draw it early. What about Queen Uruguay? I need more than 4 for my die roll to be an effective success. Not sure I want to risk it, because if I fail, I will not have made any progress toward brush war. Yeah. I need the brush war to succeed at 3. This is my dream scenario. Yeah, as you see, if I had taken the risk, I would have achieved nothing in Uruguay. Okay, then I might use Willy for Ecuador and then Cambridge for Peru to have some access to Chile. Why not? He's still not dominating Europe, so I won't bother all too much with Europe. Sad he didn't headline it or play it as an event. Let's play Willy Brandt instead of Cambridge 5. Let's not show him we are not holding any scorings. Yeah, part of me wants to overprotect Nigeria, but it's the easiest coup target ever. I don't think it will contribute anything. Let's go for Mexico. Then possibly Cambridge 5 for Guatemala. Let's see if he covers Chile or not. In which case we will be losing like 8 victory points. Which will be a blow. But what can you do? Yeah, okay, he's covering Chile, I guess. Now, part of me feels bad about eventing brush war because I always fail, and it is a risk, but a risk well worth taking. Even if I coup Uruguay and succeed, he's still having the control. Let's see. Okay, good job. Now I want to build some presence in American battlegrounds because of Alliance for Progress, which will come sooner or later. Okay, he had the South America scoring, which was brutal. But I guess that's about it. Now we can Mexico and Guatemala for some domination. This leaves the path open to Che, but not this turn. Now, how do we handle Suez crisis is the question. I'd say with first space we will bury you. Maybe he gives us Kennedy. I guess I will event Sadat. Although Muslim revolution is still there. Okay, he's going to Asia. Makes sense. Secure some future domination, unless something changes. Let's play for the space first. And let's see how he handles Suez before playing Sadat, I guess. Okay, he wants to have the coup. That's interesting. In which case I don't have to play Suez crisis. Let's just play Sadat. And if he gets the military ops anyway, then I use Korean War. Any better use of Sadat? Do you see anything? I don't. Okay, I guess he can remove some influence to coup and get the military ops. Otherwise, I can use Suez crisis for anything else than fixing Europe, I guess. Okay, that's some influence. On to Germany. Okay, he wants some Europe. Okay, just 2 victory points. What can you do? I'm not giving him the Korean War. I will give him the Suez crisis and react accordingly. Maybe I just go for Germany. Maybe I expand to Central America, or maybe I claim Zaire. I don't think we are threatened with Europe control anytime soon, but I guess the play is 2-1 to Germany to have some kind of safety, and then South Africa, or rather 1-2 West Germany and 2-1 to South Africa. Socialist is discarded, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we're dominating Africa. We might draw this card. I'll try it. No. Nuclear subs might be cool. Man in Tehran as well. Yusuri, I guess, will be my last one card. Aliente is no big deal. Yeah, I guess we nuclear subs at some point. Not sure I want to headline it. But let's headline it regardless. Guatemala and Cameroon possibly, and maybe he scores Africa for 1 point minus. I could have evented man in Tehran so as to have him drop the Defcon himself, but no big deal. Now he knows I can't drop the Defcon to 2. That's the problem. I can give him Korean War without any kind of problems or remorse. My hand is pretty low on hops, and I definitely don't want to play OPEC. U2 incident is safe because your intervention has been discarded. I will save OPEC for a possible Kennedy, otherwise I'll space it. Okay, so we are getting NATO. Realigned here, okay, possibly Nigeria as well. Africa. Let's hope Africa survives. It does. Now, yeah, there's an argument about covering UK, but it requires a lot of ops. Let's first cover Algeria. Yeah, let him realign again if he wants. We have our presence in France, so realign is not the end of the world in this case. And after that we will start cooing, hopefully. Again. Okay. He's having some good realign rolls. Not this one though. Okay, let's start cooing now. But then he can cover Algeria. But then we can coup him in Angola. But let's be on the safe side with Korean War. Okay, we might have lost Algeria forever, but he has spent a lot of ops for realigns. Since our hand is low on ops, we have to take some risks like this one. Okay, close enough. I guess I will keep going for the low stability countries. He may counter coup us, of course, but this is one more action round spent by him. We're either holding OPEC or mining Tehran. Okay, at least he did not gain the victory points from arms race. He's dominating us now, so let's just fix Algeria and South Africa, I guess. You know, maybe I even play OPEC if the turn keeps going so poorly. Oh, that's cool for a future Asia domination. The thing is, do we give him Europe? Yeah, no way we can fix it. So let's just start cooing. The easy ones. Or not so easy if we roll poor. Okay, so far so good. I guess I'm not giving him the OPEC points. But I'm not spacing it either for a possible Kennedy. The thing is, Allende can't do all too much right now. He has to go to Nigeria first. Mining Tehran onto Zaire, not so much. So let's just OPEC. space. But if we mine in Tehran for an event, it might save us from Lone Gunman, but that's about it. We will have to space at some point and make some progress. Maybe I just overprotect Angola with Allende, as much as you can overprotect Angola. Okay, he's fixing Venezuela, I guess. We can even use Allende for Nicaragua and have him coup. Because why not? He's not going to Nigeria, I guess, because of my nuclear subs. And if he leaves Nigeria empty, which he will probably do, he will kill Nicaragua, then I can secure it with either colonial rearguards or puppet governments. Okay, none of that happens. And he fails, fortunately or unfortunately. Okay, I don't think I care all too much about North Korea now that the Korean War is gone, so let's just go for the not so overprotected countries. I just want one more country and I'm dominating. And if he doesn't let me do, then I coup him. Yeah, Voice of America for Pakistan looks really cool. Unless he ABM treaties. So what else do we do with Voice of America? Thailand, possibly. Yeah. And then we secure one of the two countries. I guess that's a play. Okay. I can't prevent him from going Nigeria. Maybe I can deal some damage to Venezuela though. Okay, I will get Cuba. Yeah, that's the play. Because now, if he fixes Cuba, if he doesn't fix Cuba, I lock it with flower power. And if he coups Nicaragua, if he fixes Cuba, I can realign him with a positive die roll modifier. So I can either realign him out of Cuba or lock it with flower power. That's the plan. Liberation could go to space very well. Or I might just hold it and have it live the game forever. How many cards are there in the draw pile? Okay, so we will probably have a reshuffle. I'm not intending to play China. There's no need to do so. And I have the Formosan. Okay, we will get dominated in Africa, probably. But okay, that's 4 points we can spare. And then, in exchange, we're controlling Central America. How cool is that? He's got 5 countries versus 2, so I cannot deny him the Africa domination. But in exchange, we're getting the control. And all that without liberation theology. Of course, there's ABM treaty, which we can do nothing about, unless he fails. We don't have any war cards, so no big deals in regards to that. And after that, it's time to go for UK and special relationship. We need 3 influence for UK. Okay, bit too late, but okay. He's not holding 5-year plans, so he cannot discard Central America if he's got it. And Alliance for Progress gives me 3 victory points. A little bit too late, but let's do it regardless. Do we event Camp David? Most likely. Man in Tehran, no big deals. Even lone gunman is gone right now. Can we salvage Europe from a future domination? Possibly. Kitchen the base is totally useless right now. I will be saving it towards the end of the turn. I doubt we have to overprotect Pakistan. The only way we lose it is ABM treaty or Indo-Pakistani war or possibly brush war. I guess we're going for Europe right now. Or at least tempting him to go for Europe and securing some low stability countries in the meantime. Last card will be How I Learned, obviously. And because of NATO, we are not afraid of possible brush war onto Italy. So probably we are not losing to Europe control this game. Let's see how he reacts to this super powerful move. One reason I want to play Camp David Accords is because of flower power. I don't want to lose the 2 victory points due to Arab-Israeli war. I'm still having the control, so no worries. Change of plans. If nothing changes, I might use special relationship as my last action round. For France. But I guess he will overprotect it. To be honest, if I use How I Learned to raise DEFCON to 5, then Pakistan is in trouble, and so is India. Not sure I want to go for it. I don't have any good realignments on my part. So yeah, let's just use How I Learned to coup. Come on, I didn't know you would use it. Not even sure I want to discard it, because if I keep it in my hand, I'm safe in Central America. But let's just discard it and hope we get something good like KBM Treaty. That's good as well. If I headline it next turn, we're probably controlling Central America for good. And I may even strike back at South America. So does he have the card? Let's find out. I partly regret going to Haiti because in some cases I might have to realign myself out from Cuba, but because of Ortega. But if I don't go here, he can go to Dominican Republic, so no way to avoid it. Okay, let's see if he pressures us enough so as to use Camp David for ops. If he's holding Central America, he's got only one action round to play. Even if he successfully coups us, I can coup Salvador or Guatemala. Special relationship can go to Turkey for some kind of safety, or Canada for NORAD, but yeah, he might draw Europe right after, so or maybe I use some influence to fix Greece and deny the European domination. And the next one would go to overprotect Pakistan. ABM treaty is mainly our basic concern right now. Okay, we're getting the 7 points. No worries. Yeah. Maybe Camp David for Pakistan and Greece. But we can draw the Arab-Israeli war. It is discarded, so little chance we do. Yeah, so yeah. Let's just do our thing. There's socialist governments, but what can you do? If we draw ABM treaty, we are pretty safe. Let's hope he is not overly smart so as to deny a special relationship by placing influence in the UK. If he does, I will play Junta. Yeah, okay, Muslim. So if I had played the Camp David Accords, I would have lost this influence either, as well. Let's play event for France right now and start threatening him a bit. Okay, we've got ABM treaty. Any way of discarding Africa? Nope. But we can use ABM to steal Nigeria. So yeah, let's go. He's not necessarily holding AB missile envy to steal our ABM treaty, so we're good in regards to that. Quagmire will be spaced. Let's see what he's got. Okay. He might realign us out of South Africa, but what can you do? Okay. Safer play, riskier play. Let's go for Brazil. Maybe we can realign him out of Venezuela if things go according to plan. And they are. Many victory points to be gained by Alliance for Progress, and a very optimal puppet governments for Middle East would be my comment. I don't want to take the slightest risk right now. I just want to ABM treaty Nigeria, have like 10 influence there, and just score Africa. John Paul is promising as well. Wow. I would have preferred him to give me European unrest next turn, where it is late war, and I remove more influence, but what can you do? Okay, he's threatening to realign us, and that would be a good idea by him. But let's just use ABM treaty right now and threaten him a bit. If he's holding arms race, he can no longer win the 3 victory points. We're not getting the domination, so I don't think I will spend any influence in South Africa. If he realigns us, so be it. Yeah, the thing is, we can be realigned out for good. Who knows? If he gets me out of Brazil, then I can puppet governments back. But he may get us out of Venezuela. Okay, he does. So let's puppet governments in multiple fronts and see what he's able to cover. I guess that's how the turn will go. And I don't have many ops to play with. I may give up the African domination. And I would like to event John Paul. Towards the end of the turn, preferably. Okay, that's giving us some reprieve. He has fed a lot of the space, which is good. So let's see where he realigns us first. Maybe Algeria instead. No. Let's be greedy and get this one extra victory point by Alliance for Progress. If he fails. The thing is, I don't want to play any other ops, so I'm giving Africa regardless next action round. Yeah, okay. And he may even deny our African domination, Asian domination, I mean. Yeah. Okay, so can we give up John Paul or the 4 victory points? I hate both choices. Yeah, let's just give up Africa. Let's just get the victory points from Alliance for Progress first, before he realigns us out of Brazil. If he's unlucky enough, he may realign himself out of South Africa. No. Okay, so it is 5 points or so. Then it's Quagmire Space, and then John Paul. Although he probably knows I'm holding John Paul, but he might as well have forgotten. Let's see if we lose Asia. We don't. Okay. I guess we're safe for the rest of the game, except for some brass war situations. Indonesia? No, it is Romania. He thinks he's dominating, but he won't know about my John Paul before it is too late. Okay, I can very safely cull. And I can even get the domination here. I can Central America, and then I can War Games. How cool is that? Older chains is my biggest concern right now. This as well. Okay, so let's see if we can get our victory points. Okay, at least we made it before his Red Scare. Now, can he gain any victory points is the question. And what if I terror him? No big deals, I guess. If I can't end the game by War Games, I'm either holding Containment or Chernobyl. Let's see. I guess Containment would be the way. Or Chernobyl for Europe, yeah, might be the way as well. If he missile envies, he can escape from War Games. He's going Europe or something. Yeah. Now, Let's see. Let's score the 7 victory points. Lovely. And see if he can escape war games in any way, shape or form. Maybe OPEC. U2 incident is gone, and so is Willy Brandt. Some scoring maybe, like Middle East. If he gets points, my next concern is South America. And I can't probably fix it, so I guess I'm scoring it right then. Yeah, okay, a good move. Denies my war games for now. So let's start cooing. Or realigning. No, we want to degrade the DEFCON. So let's go with Cambridge. Maybe he forgets Cambridge is unplayable right now and thinks I'm holding no scorings. But let's go for Middle East. I need a 4 here and a 4 here. Same thing. But we can extract some influence from here. Even with a 1? No. Okay. Okay, you can use war games and get rid of it. Now, I'm playing missile envy for 1 ops. Now I'm not sure I want to degrade the DEFCON, but we can try some play into Angola. The thing is, he can then coup Brazil and things will be tough. I want to degrade the DEFCON because of the realignment into Pakistan as well. I can coup Indonesia, but then he can realign Pakistan. Let's just go for the obvious play. And then I can play some influence into Angola. UN intervention is useless right now. I might even hold it for next turn. But I'd rather use it for 1 operation and save containment or Chernobyl. So can we go for the Europe control? Possibly. Especially since Comic-Con is out. Let's first lock Angola. As you see, I still want to hold China. Let's see if he goes into Mexico and then I score south. There's OAS yet to be shown, so maybe I use terrorism. And maybe he has to play OAS. And in this way I might salvage some victory point in South America. Sad he didn't play some influence into Libya to give me the victory points first. Let's terrorism him first. Maybe he has to play OAS. Yay! We kicked Brezhnev out. He would probably hold this card, but now he has to change his plans. Realigning Brazil, yeah. This was my mistake, and I will pay dearly for it. I need some presence there. He's getting control, which is a net 2 victory points difference, so same stuff. At least he has to play into Brazil instead of locking Mexico. And now he's giving me the OAS. And I can fix Argentina and go into Brazil, and he cannot get the control. Cool. Really cool. Or do I go to Uruguay? No, no point. Let him realign me out of Argentina. I have to spend more realignments next turn. Okay, there's Reformer and Pershing for him to defend Europe next turn. If he doesn't, let's go for Europe heavily. Voice of America might be our very last card. We don't have the ops to go for Europe, to be particularly honest. We can go for Asia, but no big deals. Hostage Crisis is safe. Okay, so is he kicking us out of Syria or Egypt? Let's see. Probably one here, one here. And he might be holding Middle East scoring, certainly. Will Iranian hostage crisis fast for a possible Star Wars? Otherwise I might hold Star Wars for next turn. Maybe he has one small step though. Let's see. This is Mexico, okay. Does not want to be controlled anymore. So, do we fix Brazil? No real point. Lebanon is better. Let's do this for now. And then Europe time. Iran war only succeeds on a 6, which I hate. Let's see if he succeeds. Okay, at least we are not worried about one small step right now. Liberation onto space, I guess. Or wait, let's do something more useful first. Maybe he can salt negotiations now and use terrorism for a double effect, so let's wait a bit. Maybe I save Star Wars for next turn after all. Can we do any progress in France? Yeah, we use Iranian hostage crisis and NORAD, and also Iran-Iraq war. Let's do this. We don't have the military ops though, which is a problem at this stage. Voice of America will be used for Indonesia, I guess. And then possibly South America. Or Algeria, alternatively. Yeah, sad thing he had the How I Learned to Deter the War Games. And also the Missile Envy. Much as I want to keep Voice of America for the last action round, I won't be able to. Trading Middle East for Europe is the play. Let's see if he goes for the Middle East control. In which case we might be a little bit annoying and use some Voice of America there. Not my favorite kind of play though. To be honest, Chernobyl into Middle East might have been more viable. Or let's just use Tehran first. Nothing big to show up. But let's do this. Now he can safely play Thatcher. The thing is, my overall map situation is pretty terrible. I have to reclaim my domination in Central America. I will probably keep the domination in Asia. Africa is in a dangerous position. We're losing in South America and Middle East. Let's go, France. Right now we are not dominating though. It is 4-3. So we got a long way to go. And this European has been discarded. We need to tear down this wall or we're not getting the domination in Europe. Okay. Right. Let's delay his Middle East control right now. I guess this might be the play. Maybe I can succeed in Iran-Iraq war. Who knows? But there's OPEC, so let's target an OPEC country instead. I need the military up, so why not Iran-Iraq war is the question. The answer is because he might claim France back, but I can still get the Europe domination even against France. And there's tear down this wall as well. In which case we're equal in terms of dice. Let's see what he fixes first. And let's rejoice for this role. Now that Iranian hostage crisis is gone. And Muslim revolution as well. Okay. Marshall Plan is brutal. And so is Evil Empire and special relationship. Let's go, America. Sad thing is we cannot win due to war games, so sole negotiation will not help. But we can get Voice of America. If he gets South Korea, I can coup Zaire, for example. So where do we use our brass war? If we do, we'll see about it. No big headlines on his part. A success for 2 points. Yeah, okay, he can now use Reformer because he's ahead on victory points. But what can you do? We're dominating Europe again. And if he fixes it, we can go for Asia. Crumbles might not be played. OPEC might be played for space, and then maybe we can succeed Star Wars. Or we may just play sole negotiation and not worry about anything. Yeah, I guess that's the play. Evil Empire will be evented because of Brush War. So it's 3 victory points. Although, yeah, maybe the influence is worth more victory points anyways. No real use for Brush War. It is very risky right now. I can even Camp David and mess his Middle East up, really. Oh, thanks. And you're getting the South American control, makes sense. Now let's just get South Korea, no reason to risk, I guess. But then there's France. So let's use Evil Empire for that. Let him fight for France, it's no problem. I can get the domination, I guess, regardless. Let's save our big ops. He can get Angola, which is a problem. But there is salt for the Voice of America, so no big worries. Oh, come on. What are you discarding? I've got a lot of choices. Although I regret having thrown Star Wars. Okay, at least I have sold negotiations. So I can overprotect Angola. But with which card is the question? Evil Empire would be the answer. Then I need, at some point I will have to coup. Let's just wait and see how it goes. Let's go for France. Not sure I care about the brush war military ops. He even saved me from, that 2 victory points penalty due to flower power. If he goes into Angola, I'm tempted to give him Portuguese Empire. So where to place the influence? Evil Empire for Angola, over protection. Then some Dominican Republic, I guess. And then maybe South Korea, over protection. He He can then break Japan, so no big difference. It's 8 points for him here. It's 0 sum here. He's also got 4 points here, so a net 12. And we've got 5 here and 8 here. So yeah, we are somewhat ahead. Yeah, as planned. Dominican and let's fix Angola for Portuguese Empire, I guess. I don't want to waste a turn for an action round for possible OPEC space and, you know, bet on the 3 victory points. I want to be proactive. Okay, he's getting some points. Yeah. The thing is, I will have to play either OPEC or Portuguese Empire, so let's play Portuguese Empire now, I guess. No, let's mess up his Middle East a little bit too late. Yeah, I don't have much to do right now with my ops, except for cooing. Yeah, I could coup. Why not? Let's first mess up his Middle East, which he will have to fix by 2 influence. Then with Portuguese Empire, Salvador. And then we Salt. And lose 2 victory points for it. Or not. Okay, he's overprotecting his Middle East. Good job. He does not look like holding a very strong hand in terms of operations. Maybe he starts trying to realign. I would realign Angola in his stead. And even Nigeria or Ecuador to kick me out of South America entirely. So by sole negotiations we're giving him a coup, albeit with a negative modifier. But this can deny him control of South America and even some battlegrounds here and there. He may realign Pakistan, but no big dirals. And he might be holding some really troublesome cards right now, like Teardown. Bear Trap is no problem for him, I guess. Let's see. If he's holding Reformer, I guess he would have played it so far. Or maybe he is waiting to surprise us. Last action rounds. It is a very close game, to be honest, but yeah, okay, as I suspected. So we might be losing the domination. It is, yeah, 2 battlegrounds, we're losing the domination. We can solve negotiations for South of America, would be the play, but or we can OPEC and give him a ton of victory points. No way. We have to solve, but possibly not for Voice of America. Who knows? He can gain domination by getting France with a 4 ops. That's the only way he's getting domination. Or we can just ABM. Let's see. We are behind by a net 3 points, and he's 2 points ahead. We can sacrifice the Asian domination for a European one, but it's no point. We're losing the China victory point anyways. I guess Voice of America can do a lot of work for us. Yeah, the only way we are screwed up in Europe or we can just KAL and be more flexible. But then he can break Korea. And we can just play for ops in this case. But there's no realistic way we're getting the domination in Europe now. So let's better go for some Voice of America plays, I guess. But then if he has a 4 ops, he gets domination. It's 5 victory points for that. And there were denying some victory points elsewhere. Any other choice? I guess no. It would either be KAL. Oh wait, this has been removed. It is Voice of America, that's for sure. Yeah. Let's go. And hope for the best. Let's see, is he holding the 4 ops for France? Or not? Not sure I can win the game regardless, but let's try for the best usage of voice. Yeah, okay. It's a 2 coup practically, and he succeeds. But we can deny the domination by Algeria. So, 1, obviously. 2. Okay, I don't think we can affect that much elsewhere on the map. And we have probably lost the game, but whatever we do, it's 1 victory point. We are dominating here. So I guess we're just denying 2 victory points. No way we deny domination here. Or wait, we can. No, we can't. We can deny domination out of Middle East. Yeah, thanks to Jordan. Which is 1 more victory point. And the last one, I guess, is indifferent. Sadly, we cannot affect Europe, of course. So yeah, let's just finish our move with one more battleground, whatever. Probably lose a close match. Yeah. Losing for 2 victory points. Which, yeah, probably he could have failed a coup here, and this might make a difference. Okay, that was our game. A pretty close one, a pretty swingy one. I enjoyed it, regardless of the result. Hope you enjoyed it as well. And let me know in the comments if you think something could have been done differently. I can think of 1-2 possible mistakes of mine, sure. Otherwise, see you on the next one.